scripture reading is from Luke chapter 9, it starts in the 57th verse. This is what it says. Along the way, someone said to Jesus, "I'll go anywhere with you." Jesus said, "Foxes have dens and birds have nests, but the Son of Man doesn't have a place to call his own." Jesus told someone else to come with him, but the man said, "Lord, let me wait until I bury my father." Jesus answered, "Let the dead take care of the dead, while you go and tell about God's kingdom." Then someone said to Jesus, "I want to go with you, Lord, but first let me go back and take care of things at home." Jesus answered, "Anyone who starts plowing and keeps looking back isn't worth a thing to God's kingdom." This is a pretty harsh version of Jesus. I've always struggled with that idea of let the dead bury the dead. Isn't it right to grieve our losses? We have to remember that Jesus comes to these situations with previous experiences. We just heard yesterday about how the disciples had been kicked out of a village for what they were saying. And so Jesus might have been a little short-tempered with these people. But it had to be frustrating to have people come up and say, I believe. Tell me what to do. And then Jesus tells them what to do, and they're not willing to do it. We're here in these verses of people who hear and accept Jesus' message, but they have so many other obligations that they can't become disciples. Some of them are good obligations. Burying your father is a good obligation. Plowing is an important thing. We need food to eat, but it's about where your eyes are focused. If you keep looking back, if you keep looking on toward your obligations instead of looking at God and at Jesus, then you're going to miss out. We want to put off the hard work of following Jesus until it's a more convenient time for us. We want to put off following Jesus the part of following Jesus that requires sacrifice, that requires us missing out on things that we really enjoy. But Jesus says that even things we think are important are not as important as our walk with God. And so we have to choose what our top priority is going to be in life, and then let our obligations fall from there. Now, that doesn't mean that you should stop fulfilling your obligations to your family and to work and to life and to society. It just means that you should do it through the lens of God.